Welcome to Leo, Loan Express Originator. During this micro-learning video, we will cover Step 5, Requesting Disclosures. Now let's turn it over to Derek.
Let's get those disclosures out ASAP. So once you've completed steps 1 through 4 in any order you choose, it's time to move into step 5, disclosures. So let's go ahead and click on disclosures in our left-hand navigation. Step 5 is going to open up and it's going to begin validating the loan data that you have provided. Through Leo, we have the ability to automate processes that were once handled by our setup or our compliance desk by actual folks. While this process was fantastic, Leo provides us an opportunity to expedite the disclosure of your loans by automating this. So what will happen on this screen is, 1, you need to be patient. It takes 2, maybe 3 minutes. But it's going to check to make sure that all of your fields are filled out in step 1. If nothing's missing, you'll proceed into step 2, which is then going to check those fields and all the associated information therein to make sure that everything is aligned and there is no conflict. For instance, maybe you had a VA funding fee on a conventional loan. If there's the need to change anything, the system's usually going to call it out right here and give you the opportunity to provide those responses without navigating back to a previous screen. So be patient. Once it's done with steps 1 and 2, where it's validated and confirmed that you've filled out all the appropriate information and that none of that information conflicts with itself, you're going to move into step 3, and it's going to generate a draft LE for you to review to ensure that the appropriate figures are going out to your borrower as intended. Once you get your draft LE, you're simply going to scroll through to review it. And if everything looks appropriate, once you get to the bottom, you'll notice there is an approve and send button. Once you approve and send the LE, your disclosures will be queued, meaning the disclosures will be populated or generated and sent out to your borrower for electronic signature. You do not have to stay on this screen while that is occurring. The system will tackle that behind the scenes and allow you to move into the final step, step 6, submission, without having to wait on this screen for the documents to be disclosed. Once the disclosures have gone out, you'll get a pop-up in the bottom right corner letting you know disclosures have gone out. You'll also notice that the black question mark turns into a blue check mark. The blue check mark is specific to disclosures, and it's letting you know that the disclosures have been generated and sent, and they will remain in blue until the associated parties, in this case, the borrower or borrowers and the originator, have signed, at which time that will turn into a green check mark. One thing I will note is once the disclosures have been generated and sent for e-signature, they become a condition of the loan. So if you're ever looking for your disclosure package, you're going to find your disclosure package in the conditions folder.
Thank you for viewing this training. If you have any questions, please reach out to our TPO support team at tposupport@prmg.net.